Ayubowan, my dear children. Now I am going to welcome all of you for grade 8 English medium geography class. I am going to introduce the unit 1 of geography. Actually, geography means learning about the land. Geo means land. Graphy means knowledge or study. So we are going to learn about Unit 1, the solar system. The solar system, our solar system, it's a solar system. The sun is in the center of the solar system with other 8 planets. Understand? Okay. I will show you that topic now. Look at the topic. The solar system. You can understand about that very well now. My dear children, the solar system. We are going to study about that. Okay. When we study the solar system, we are going to study about the sun. The sun, the biggest star of the solar system. Then we are going to learn about the planets. Planets. We are going to learn about the dwarf planets. We are going to learn about asteroids. You understand, my dear? Yes. This is a very important lesson for you. Now I am going to introduce about the sun first. The sun is a star, a very big star. So we know about the sun. It rotates itself, but it doesn't revolve. It rotates itself. So we are going to study about the sun. So when I do this lesson in my classroom, I will show you the videos about the sun. But now no time because I am going to introduce the lesson for you briefly. Okay, my dear? Right. The sun provides us energy and temperature. Temperature, that means heat and energy. Actually, without the sun, we cannot find such a beautiful solar system in the universe. And my dear, now I am going to explain you about the sun first. Let's look at that PDF now. The sun, the sun, it is known as the solar. The sun is a big star. It is in the middle of the solar system. What is the name of it? Its name is solar. It provides heat and energy for the existence of the earth. Another thing, without the heat, that means temperature and energy, we cannot find the living existence on other planets. The sun is the main object, okay, main object that occurs the rotation, the rotation and revolution while rotating, going around one object, and gravitation. Gravitation, the power of pulling down, the power of pulling down. Understand? Due to its heat and solar temperature. The sun generates a massive amount of heat. Understand? Yes. We know that it's a ball of fire. Another thing. Look at that. It produces or generates such a massive amount of heat at the core of the sun as a result of fusion and thermonuclear reactions. I am going to explain you about the thermonuclear reactions. The temperature of the center of the sun is about 15 million degrees of Celsius. The surface temperature of the sun is 6,000 degrees of Celsius. So, it is about the sun. Now you got to know what the sun is. The sun is a star, a very big star. It provides us heat and energy. So the rotation, the revolution, as well as gravitation, the power of pulling down to the earth occur. Understand? Thermonuclear fusion power. I will explain you that. Anyway, the sun is the main object of the solar system because all the planets revolve around the sun along its own fixed path. The fixed path is called as the orbit. Pluto doesn't have such a fixed orbit to revolve around the sun, and that is why it was removed from the list of the planets. And now it is a dwarf planet because it doesn't have a fixed path, orbit to go around the sun, revolve around the sun. My dear children, now I am going to talk about the planets. The planets from the sun, we can see the first one, Mercury. Next one, Venus. Next one, Earth. The Earth, our planet, the blue planet. Blue planet. Next one, we can see Mars. And these are called inner planets. These are called inner planets. Inner planets. There is a belt made of asteroids. Okay, rock particles. And that rock particle belt is called asteroid belt, separates inner planets and outer planets. The solar system into two parts. The inner planets, I explained you what inner planets, the planets which are located, before or inside the asteroid belt. The largest planet of the inner planets is the planet Earth. The Sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars. Okay, now I am going to talk about the outer planets. Jupiter, it starts, after the asteroid belt. Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. That's all. Everything? Right, the outer planets. The largest planet, of the outer planets is Jupiter, as well as the largest planet of the solar system also is Jupiter. And we are going to learn about the planets one by one. I just told you about them. The dwarf planets, very small planets. Now, let's see the planets one by one. I can talk about the planets with you without any image, but it's better and very clear if I talk about the planets by using such a attractive and colorful, detailed image for you. Okay, now let's see that. One of my idea, planets. The planets are somewhat spherical objects which move along the orbit around the sun. You learn that today. When am I idea? You can see the sun, then first planet Mercury, then Venus, Earth and Mars. Then you can see an asteroid belt after the Mars. Then again Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune as the outer planets. Okay, Bhute? Yes. Now we are going to talk about the differences between the planets and stars. Planets, they can rotate and revolve. My dear, stars can only rotate sometimes, not revolve. Planets do not produce light and heat, they absorb light and heat from the stars like the sun. But stars can produce light and heat and energy also. Planets have a monotonous shine. That light does not change. But stars can be seen twinkling, twinkle, twinkle, little star. Do they? Twinkling, blinking. Yes, then planets actually, I told you that they can move in different ways, but stars cannot move. Right today. Now you can see the planets in the solar system. Can you name? I told you the names. Inner planets and outer planets. We are going to learn them now. Right? Today, inner planets are composed of rocks made of silicate and material. Those materials. But outer planets are composed with basically gases. Gases. Right? On the first one, Mercury. Look at Mercury. It is the first planet of the solar system. And it is the smallest planet of the solar system. The smallest planet. And the closest planet to the sun. And it is little bit larger than the moon of the planet Earth. It has a slow rotation, my dear. Yes. The surface temperature is about 167 degrees of Celsius. Right? You know, it is the closest planet to the sun, but it is not the hottest planet. Because today they decide according to the materials of the planet, about the compositions of the planet. Anyway, no atmosphere, no natural satellites are found there. Understand? Yes. To remember those information about Mercury. Next one, Venus. Venus, we can see this planet sometimes in the western sky. In the evening, it is called the evening star. Or we can see this in the morning also in the eastern sky, and in the dawn as the Pahan Tarur, the morning star. Venus, it is the brightest star planet in the solar system because of its materials. I will explain you that. The second planet and the closest planet to the Earth. So the Earth is located between the planet Venus and the planet Mars. So the planet Venus has the highest surface temperature because it is actually surrounded by thick layer of carbon dioxide. Okay, 96% of the layer made of carbon dioxide. The surface temperature is 464 degrees of Celsius, and it is little small than the size of the Earth. As well as today, this is clearly visible in the sky. Okay, there are many songs and poems which have been written on this planet. Okay, the goddess of love is called Venus. My dear, yes, Venus also doesn't have any natural satellites, no moons. You know the rotation of the Venus occurs from east to west, east to west, from east to west. The Venus planet rotates from east to west, and other planets. There is one more planet. I will explain you that also. The other planets rotate from west to east. There are two planets, Venus and Uranus. They rotate from east to west. You learn this. Okay, Bhute? Right. Okay. The Venus is covered by a thick layer of clouds. That is why it is shown brightly as a star in the sky. Okay? Yes. Then Bhute, the planet Earth. we live on this planet. Look, it is the blue planet. Because of water. The third planet and the largest planet of the inner planets, as well as it is called the blue planet. Understand? Yes, it is the only planet with a living ecosystem. We can see an atmosphere, a biosphere, a lithosphere on this planet, around the planet. Okay? And it has only one natural satellite. It is called Luna or Moon. My dear, existence of water under there. Okay? Congenial atmospheric composition. Atmosphere, I told you. Biosphere, lithosphere, hydrosphere. Water, hydrosphere, atmosphere, and with the oxygen, carbon dioxide, and other gases, lithosphere, soil, biosphere, plants, and other beings. And because of that, we can see the existence of the beings or life on the earth. We are going to learn them today. Mars. So you can see Mars. It is the fourth planet of the solar system, and after the planet Earth, Mars is located. We like very much to the planet Mars. It is actually called a red planet and there is an atmosphere also in this planet consists with carbon dioxide and the Mars has two natural satellites. Okay, two moons, Phobos and Deimos. Phobos and Deimos. Then Jupiter, the largest planet of the solar system, right? Okay, and the largest planet of the outer planets. Stand, my dear? Yes, and it is said that the planet Jupiter is bigger in 10 times, than Earth. Okay, actually, it has some black strips. You can see me, black strips, lines, everything around it. Jupiter has the highest gravitational force, and Jupiter has 67 natural satellites. Okay, that number has been changed, but we have to write the number given in the book for the exam. Remember the Saturn. After that, we can see Saturn with the very beautiful, attractive rings. Remember, it is the sixth planet of the solar system, the second largest planet in the solar system, the second largest planet, and it is big in 9 times than the Earth. Look at it. It's big in 9 times. Jupiter is 10 times. And it has a set of rings made of ice around the planet Saturn, and it has 62 natural satellites. Then look at Uranus. I told you that. Very nice. Look at it. It is covered with ice. It's the farther, that means far away, located than the solar system. The seventh planet as well as the third largest planet. The third largest planet in the solar system. It rotates from east to west like Venus. I told you that. Okay. And Uranus has, some thick set of rings around it. You can see that, and made of ice. And Uranus has 27 natural satellites. Okay, then we can see Neptune, my dear. Neptune. We are going to watch about the Neptune now. Now you can see Neptune clearly. And my dear Neptune can be seen in purple color. The last 8th planet and the furthest planet from the sun. It is visible in blue, but it is not called the blue planet. Okay, the Earth also is visible in blue. The Earth is called the blue planet. This is not called, right? It is 4 times bigger than the Earth and extremely cold. It has 14 natural satellites. Now you are going to learn about the dwarf planets. Okay, dwarf planets means very small planets. They are very small. Understand? They do not have a fixed path or orbit to revolve around the moon. Understand? Yes, that is why we call them as dwarf planets. Now you can see the real names of those things. Okay, Pluto, Eris, Ceres, Makemake, and Haumea. And Haumea. You learn the names of those dwarf planets. Dwarf means very small. What is the meaning of dwarf? Tiny. The dwarf means tiny. Then very short and tiny. Pluto, Eris, Ceres, Makemake, Haumea. Okay. Small size. They are small in the size. No fixed orbit. Stand. Okay. So they are called, what are they? Dwarf planets. Okay. Now you studied about the planets, about the sun and the dwarf planets. So we are going to learn them deeply again in the second term also. Okay, when I do some parts of that nicely for you, because very nice lesson about the solar system. Now let's see about the natural satellites. Okay, the moon. The moon is called natural satellite. That is the geographical name of the moon. Natural satellites, not artificial. They are made of the rocks, rock particles. Most of planets have, but the first two, Mercury and Venus, don't have. The other planets have. Even Pluto, everything has natural satellites. They also rotate and revolve around the planets. Understand? Not the star or the sun. Around the planet. Now let's see about the natural satellites. One other thing. Now you can see it nicely. They are natural objects in the sky and they revolve around the planets. What are they? There are 173 natural satellites with the main planets and 8 natural satellites with the dwarf planets. Maybe you can see. Both Mercury and Venus don't have any natural satellites, but Earth has one, Mars has 2, Jupiter has 67, Saturn has 62, Uranus has 27, Neptune has 14. One of the dwarf planets. Ceres doesn't have anyone, but Pluto has 5. And Bhumi have, understand, how many? 2. And Makemake also doesn't have any. Eris also have 1. Together 8. Natural satellites can be seen from the dwarf planets. Okay, remember them very well. Okay, my dear. After the moon, we are going to talk next part now. Yes, okay. Actually, geography becomes a science because of that matter. Okay. So anyway, you know that the ancient man also had a great belief with the planets. So we also, Buddhist single people, also have a document which is called the horoscope with the planets. With the planets. So sometimes we like to read the horoscope after a year to see about the future. My dear, or whether it is good or bad. So that shows us the man has been creating a very close contact and relationship with the planet since ancient times. So anyway, Galileo Galilei, Isaac Newton, because Copernicus, so many scientists tried to go to the planets and to observe the sky, the details of the planets. Russia, USA means America, with NASA, China, India, and the UK, they have already sent their aircraft and shuttles up to the moon and other planets to observe the sky. Please join my class to learn geography nicely I will explain you those things with the videos nicely in the revision class about the planet. Okay, planets and others. I am going to give you a very nice unit test from this lesson with 50 questions. So you can learn those things very well. So my name is Nandana Vijayavardhana. Understand? This is my WhatsApp number. If you have any matter regarding the subject, geography, you can contact end of the day. I'm going to say bye for you. I wish you all the best. Let's meet again at my next session of geography.